So how about the resiliency you guys showed second half of last week and hoping to build on that?
Yeah, I mean, the team that we have, we're going to continue to fight. Doesn't matter what the outcome is, doesn't matter what the score is on the scoreboard at the current time. We're going to continue to fight. And that's just the mindset of the team, mindset of every player, which is awesome. Now we just need to switch that up and start from the beginning and play a full game.
What are some of the things that caused that slow offensive start?
You know, it was tough last week. I don't know if it was the cold or if it was just kind of like us just getting in the game mode and getting things going, or if it was because it was an earlier game. I'm not sure why we had kind of a slow start at the beginning, but I'm glad we were able to turn it up a little bit at the end, but unfortunately not enough to get the outcome we wanted.
Have you thought about senior night, running out there for the last time, especially being a local guy, and what that's going to mean to you?
I have, and especially Sunday, that's when it kind of sank in. I was like, man, this is going to be it. This is my last time walking out of that tunnel with the team, playing football at ASU. And it's been tough, but I kind of spent yesterday, our off day, you know, thinking about it more and just giving thanks to the people that have helped me out so far to get here. And then, you know, every day at practice, I just, you know, do everything I can to enjoy the moment, go as hard as I can at practice, enjoy my teammates, you know, just try to keep the energy as high as possible for this week, because I know it's going to be emotional on the sideline when that day comes.
Nesta talked about, I mean, even defensively looking like fighting, playing for the guys next to each other, I mean, just as a team. And even though, like you said, and they've said the record hasn't been obviously what you wanted, but, I mean, you still get that feeling that, I mean, everybody still in and fighting for the guy next to him.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe the whole team is on board with what we're doing right now. You know, we got 2 games left, and let's go out and show what we can do, right? And that's just the mindset we have to have, and Coach Iguano's doing a great job of reiterating the importance of being resilient and being deliberate in everything we do, and we just can't stop, right? And that's the players that we have on this team. You know, they're kids that, you know, backs up against the wall, they're not going to stop. They're not going to give up, and that's what I love about every single one of them.
What do you think about Oregon State's defense?
You know, I actually know one of their defense players pretty well, Riley Sharp, their defensive end. He normally plays on the field side. You know, great kid. Their defense is pretty good. They move a lot. So it's going to be a lot of communication on the offensive line with the tight ends. So we just have to talk and stay focused to what they have to do and don't jump off sides.
Case Rashad went over 1,000 last year. X is pretty close to that mark with 2 games left of the season. Do you take a lot of pride being like that point man for those guys that you were on? You were ahead of them for a lot of those runs that helped get them there.
Yeah, and that's just the relationship that we have, right? And we've built that over the last couple of years with, you know, Daniel Nagata, Rashad White, and now with X. It's awesome. I freaking love it. You know, as a fullback, I hope that they trust me enough to, you know, we run behind Hatch. He's going to make sure that guy is not making a tackle, right? And then make the break off my block. And that's just what we do every day in practice. Whenever they're running behind me or in the games. Like, we've just done that over and over and over. I believe that trust is there, and, you know, hopefully we can get X to that 1,000-yard mark this year, which would be special, right? And I'm going to be so excited, probably more excited for him than he is for himself, and that's just kind of how it is.
I'm going to ask about next week, even though you're going to say we can't talk about next week.
Yeah, that's fair.
Being a local guy, you know what this rivalry is all about. So how important is it going to be for you guys to kind of win that one? You know the rivalry.
Just kind of like what you said, can't talk about it yet. We're focused, but one thing I'll say, it's personal for sure. It's personal. That's the thing. And we're going to be going as hard as possible. It's personal.
Jetfish likes to say that too. Yes.
There you go. It's personal. Yep.
How much of a driving factor is knowing that, you know, a lot of those guys have, you know, unblemished records against the Cats?
You know, I'm just going to keep it with what I said at the beginning, man. It's personal. You know, I don't want to talk about it yet, but I haven't lost to him yet, and so hopefully we keep that going.